Hey y'all, what's good? If you came here to juggle, you in the right place. You see every video and they always like just throw it up against the wall and then it's just flying. I'm walking through it, okay? Disclaimer, if you do have a stony floor, be prepared to break your ankles. If you have objects on your desk or anywhere else, be prepared to break those too, and be prepared for your parents to come at you. In all seriousness, I do recommend that you do move that stuff out of the way so that you don't get hurt and your parents don't get mad at you. You gotta give them some room because they just be flying. They just be going, you know, mind of their own, okay? You gotta control them. So, anyway, we're just gonna get started because I can't talk today. So if I'm like stammering or something, I don't know how I can talk. All you need is just 3 round balls, and I do recommend that they are like tennis balls or like round balls. If you do use other objects, it's going to be more difficult, especially when you're learning, but in the future of course you can use that. But since today it's like the beginner, I don't recommend using anything else besides round balls. But if you don't have anything like this, then try and work with what you got. So it's really just about the rhythm, because like when you're in it, it's just like the pattern, the rhythms, like thing, all about the rhythm. So we're just going to start with 2 balls just so that you can get into the rhythm of it. So we're just gonna throw them back and forth, like left hand, right hand. It doesn't matter which hand you start in. So we're just gonna get into the rhythm, like the juggling. So it's like left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. And I bounce a little on it. You don't have to bounce. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. So you're just throwing your left hand to your right hand to your left hand. Can you see me?
Bag up, Terry.
Left, right. Left hand, right hand. Left hand, right hand. Left hand, right hand. Left hand, right hand. And just got it myself. So stay there as long as you need to. Throughout this video, if you are struggling, just like pause it or rewind it. Do what you gotta do. But if you are like, if I'm talking too much, if I'm like in one place too much, like feel free to fast forward. I won't be offended, I promise. So again, it's just left hand, right hand. And then once you're into that rhythm, just dun, 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 dun.
2 hours later.
My eyes look so weird when I do that. It's like, don't judge my eyeballs because I know it looks weird and I'm kind of self-conscious about it. I'm just kidding, no, I'm not. But and then once you go with that, you're gonna pick up your third ball. We're not gonna use it, we're just gonna hold it just so that you can see what it feels like to have like 2 in one hand, so it doesn't get all like conjumbled and confusing when you do at the third ball. So we're just gonna hold it in our hand, but we're not gonna move it. We're just gonna do the same thing that we did the first time. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. One more, left hand, right hand. If you do need more, feel free, pause the video, keep doing that same thing. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. But now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna throw that third ball. You don't have to catch it, you don't have to do anything, just throw it. You don't even have to aim it to any place. So it's left hand, right hand, and you throw it. You're just gonna get rid of it because ultimately when you're juggling, you don't wanna have 2 balls in your hand. So it's left hand, right hand, you're just gonna throw it, right? Again, you don't have to throw it, you can like launch it, but that's not you if you gotta run across your room to go get it. Try and throw it as close to you, just so like when we do catch it, it's not all the way over there. You don't have to run back and forth, because when you throw it, you wanna make sure that you're like in line to catch it. You don't wanna throw your balls all the way over there, and then you're like, catch, and catch. You just wanna throw it as close as you can to yourself, like throw it in front of you, like you touch it. You don't gotta be aggressive. So we're gonna do left, right, throw, just let it drop. Left, right, throw. Left, right, throw it. Left, right, throw it. Left, right, throw it. Left, right, throw it. So again, stay there if you need to. Otherwise, we're gonna catch this third ball. So left, right, throw it, and then we're gonna catch it. You're not catching 2 balls when you're juggling. This is just that you get into the pattern. But if you are having trouble like catching this third ball with 2 balls in your hand, just sit there and just toss it up in the air like this, just until you get the like feel of it. But also, you're not catching this ball in the palm of your hands, you're catching it at the tip, because as you can see, this ball is at the bottom, it's at the palm of your hand, and then this ball is at like the fingertips. So you're gonna aim for your fingertips, or like the top part of your hand. Again, you don't catch 2 balls in one hand, but this is just so that you get the practice, the rhythm to build up. Okay, but anyway, so you're just gonna do left hand, right hand, throw it, catch it. Left hand, right hand, throw it, catch it. And at any time that you feel like you're getting confused, like it's going too fast, just throw it higher. Throw it higher up in the air. It gives you more time to like catch it. It gives you more time to figure out what you're doing. Because I remember, like, for me, when I first started juggling and stuff, I'd always say, throw this one, throw that one, throw it, and I'd be like, yeah, I gotta catch it. So if that's happening to you, just throw it higher so that you have time to be like, left hand, right hand, and then like, oh yeah, I gotta catch it. Because you throw it high enough, oh yeah, I gotta catch it. You know, you just kind of remember if you throw it higher. Anyways, we're just gonna do that. So left hand, right hand, throw it, catch it. 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 Once again, stay there. Pause it if you need to. Otherwise, we're gonna start on this side, so we're gonna do the same thing, but we're gonna do it the opposite way, because when you're juggling, you go that way, but you also go that way, just so that you're comfortable going both ways. We're gonna start with 2 balls in the opposite hand. So if you had 2 balls in this hand, which is my left hand, but I'm realizing that this is mirrored. So like my left hand is your right. So
if 2 plus 2 is 4, right? And 5 plus 5 is 10, okay.
That don't matter. So if you start with 2 balls in your left hand, then you're gonna start with 2 balls in your right hand, and vice versa. The same thing you did before, so just right hand, left hand. So right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Just back and forth, right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Stay there if you need to, but really if you have that side down, this side, having 2 balls in this hand, it shouldn't be that bad, because you already know like the rhythm. So stay here if you need to. Otherwise, at this 3rd ball, let it drop. Right hand, left hand, throw the 3rd ball. So you're just starting with 2 balls in this hand, and you're just throwing this 3rd ball, because you know what it feels like to throw a 3rd ball out of this hand. So it's just so that you know how to throw a 3rd ball out of this hand. So it's just right, left, throw it, let it fall, right? And then you're gonna catch it. Right, left, throw, catch. Right, left, throw, catch. Again, if you already had the other side kind of down, it won't be that bad. Like doing the same thing to the other side, it's just the opposite. But once you have that down, like you are golden. It's just like that same pattern back and forth, because that's just like one cycle, what we just did, like this. Like that's just one cycle. So like if you made it this far, like really congratulations. Like that's basically what juggling is, but just continuous. So if you are ready, we're gonna put it all together. And it's really not as complicated as you're gonna make it seem at first, and it feels like you're multitasking, but it's really just left hand to the right hand to left hand, just back and forth like that. And I know it's gonna take some time, because I'm saying this and I know how to do it, but like last year, whatever, when I was learning how to do it, if somebody told me that, I'd be like, well, how you gonna tell me I'm good? Because I ain't good. I don't know what I'm doing. And if you are there, like seriously, like just take your time. Just pause the video, go back, do what you gotta do. It's gonna take some time. It didn't take me that long. Just like I just play around with it every day until I just kept going. So we're just gonna do left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. When I say that, you're gonna throw with your left, throw with your right, because you're gonna have a ball in your left hand when I say left hand. You're gonna have a ball in your right hand when I say right hand. And if you are like opposite, I'm sorry if I'm saying left hand, and if you're starting with your right hand, I hope that's not confusing to you. And then just go at your own pace. Remember what I said, if you do get confused, just throw it higher so that you have more time to figure out what you're doing. If you think about it, when I say left, like there's no other option, because you have that ball in the air. Like the only option is to throw this ball. At first it was like I was just going like this, like I was literally just going like this, and then I'm like you just grip this ball so you don't really want to move it, so you're just like that. And if you are doing that, just let go, just throw it. You don't even have to throw it in rhythm, just throw it. just get rid of it just to see how it feels like to get rid of it. So we're gonna put it all together. Really just take your time with it. Once you practice it, once you get good at it, you should be at this point where you can just go back and forth. Let's try it. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And then it's really not that bad once you get used to it, once you get used to like the weird feeling or whatever. Just start with like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then once you got that, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once you go with that, still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just see how far you can go. And every day, if you do like play around with it every day, you're probably gonna get more numbers every day. So like if day 1 you're like that, day 2 you're like ooh, 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 get it, get it. Really, just take your time with it. And if you don't get it, like rewind, pause, do what you gotta do to figure it out. And I hope this video was enough for you. If it wasn't, just leave a comment and let me know what you were confused about. And I could do like a part 2 or whatever, because I know this was kind of rushed, kind of like, it was a short video. If you are still confused, like let me know. And if you like this video, if it helped you, like leave a like. Let me know by leaving a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. Like I said, leave a comment, leave a like, and make sure you subscribe. Turn on your post bell notifications. I can't see you, but you can see me. Like, that's weird. I keep cutting off my button. My button is what makes me look feminine, so gotta keep the button in the shot. The star right here. Look at the star, kitty girl. Yes, yes. Anyway, so if you did like this video, like I said, like it, subscribe, and I hope you see me in the next video. Another thing, I look right there. You know, I'm looking right there, but the camera is right there, so it's like, it looks weird. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Bye.